But when I realized, when I first started to talk about the book, I would just talk about the book in terms of its literary value and the message about you have to speak up when things go wrong. But then in the course of smaller groups like this, I would start to share my experience, and the feedback I got from the kids were like, you know, people are nodding their heads, and I started to hear from so many kids who had been, guys and girls, molested, assaulted, whatever, and I realized that I had a responsibility. I had one young woman up in the North Country, up in New England, come up to me afterwards. She was okay, but her sister had been sexually assaulted, and then her sister developed a very bad cocaine habit, and her sister was a wreck. And she was in her 20s at that point and just really struggling. And the little girl came up to me in tears and she said, I didn't know that anybody could be okay after they were raped. Because in her mind, you get raped, your life goes down the toilet like her sister had. And so to see me, and that I think, you know, sometimes messages come through people. That was like, okay, I need to really be more open about this. So thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, yeah. It sucked when it happened. And I was and I would have gotten a lot healthier a lot sooner if I had been more supported, I think, and if I told somebody. Yes?
And since you kept all this bottled up when you were in high school, what'd you do to try to attempt it? Did you like cut yourself, or what'd you do because of depression?
That's a really great idea. I got high a lot. That's why I kind of missed 9th grade. And that doesn't help anything. I mean, you think it's helping something, because in that one moment, you're feeling a little bit better, but you've lost another day of your life. Starting to play sports made a huge difference. Because I actually think, because I like neurology a lot, and the changes that go on in your brain when you exercise, especially as a teenager, are profound. And I think that the depression that was really beginning to alter my brain chemistry at that point, plus the drugs, because I stopped using drugs when I was on the sports team, right? Didn't want to get kicked off, it was too much fun. Then I started to get healthier. And, you know, I didn't deal with this for 25 years. You know, the writing of the book was the single most important thing I did that helped me make peace. How it affected me in terms of my daily life in those 25 years is that I'm better now, but for a long time I didn't trust anybody. I'm on my second marriage, and I think a big part, my first husband was a lovely, lovely guy. And I think part of the reason that marriage failed is that I was just always ready to get hurt, emotionally, not necessarily, he wouldn't hurt me physically. But because I hadn't dealt with that attack, and I hadn't dealt with, when you're attacked like that, or if you get like, somebody like beats you to a pulp, especially when you're young and it comes out of nowhere, it takes a long time to learn how to trust people. I think if I had gotten help then, I would have learned how to trust people sooner. So, I've got a great life now though, so don't waste a second feeling sorry for me. I'm doing okay. What else we got? So,